everybody, DK here, and welcome back to another episode of A Sucker for Slipcovers, my monthly Blu-ray haul/update. Let's not waste any time. This should be a pretty good episode. I've got a ton of stuff here, all pretty exciting, I must say. In my opinion, all this stuff is pretty exciting. We've got some new releases, we've got some older stuff, and yeah, let's jump right into it. Now, I would not usually start off with the pick of the haul, but in this case, I must. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn is currently my favorite movie of 2020. I thought it was phenomenal when I saw it in theaters, and I've seen the movie a grand total of 6 times now on this Blu-ray, and it is currently one of my top 3 favorite comic book movies of all time. The movie is an absolute blast from start to finish. It is nothing but entertainment from start to finish. Margot Robbie absolutely dominated this role. She was amazing in the movie. All the other actors are great as well. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is phenomenal in the movie. Ewan McGregor kicks ass in it. I thought the movie was, it's action-packed, it's entertaining as hell, it's hilarious. It is just an absolute win in every category I can possibly think of. I absolutely love this film. The Blu-ray, I actually, when they unveiled the cover artwork for the Blu-rays, I was gonna get the 4K one because I liked the cover the most. But I ended up going with the Blu-ray because I like the little sparkly glitter that it has to the cover right there. I still kind of like the 4K cover the most, and I still might actually pick up the 4K just for the cover. But still, I absolutely adore this movie. This is the pick of the haul by a landslide. I love it. Please watch it if you haven't already. It's so freaking great. It's like I know a lot of people had issues with it being kind of a feminist, female empowering kind of movie, and it certainly is that for sure, but in my opinion, this does it right. This is how you make a female empowering movie, in my opinion. It fills everything you could possibly want it to fill. It's entertaining as hell, it's funny, the action is phenomenal. They got the choreographers from the John Wick movies on here. The action is so freaking good, man. I absolutely adore this movie. Birds of Prey, pick of the haul, 10 out of 10 from me. Just love it. Now, the Blu-ray here, it is a Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack. I really liked the special features on here as well. The gag reel in particular I thought was a ton of fun. I loved the gag reel. I thought it was so funny. I love this movie. This is 100%. I 100% recommend you buy this ASAP. I love Birds of Prey. Pick of the haul, 10 out of 10. Alrighty, the next thing I got here, let's do a horror thing, shall we? I got the collector's edition of Idle Hands from Scream Factory. Super excited to have this. I love this movie. This is a great horror comedy. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. This is one of Devon Sawa's earlier movies. I think this was before Final Destination, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this was 1999 and Final Destination was 2000. I believe. Anyway, so yeah, really great. I love the collector's edition. My slipcover is a little bit loose on here, so that's I kind of wish that wasn't the case, but I do. Well, shit. I do really like the slipcover. I do like the hand there, the severed hand after it's been burned up in the microwave right there. Even has the nails all sharpened when the hand puts the nails in the pencil sharpener. But yeah, here's the Blu-ray. You get the alternate cover on there as well. Really great. I always love that they do that. You can have the brand new artwork on the slipcover, and then you can have the original poster artwork on the actual Blu-ray itself. I always really like that. Special features were great. This is just a great movie. I'm sure you've all seen Idle Hands, and if you haven't, you should get on that because it's a great movie. I highly recommend it. So yeah. Idle Hands, Collector's Edition. Super happy to pick this up. Alrighty, the next thing I picked up is the brand new Mandy Steelbook. Super happy to have this. I loved this movie. This is a movie that it took me a very long time to finally watch it. Everybody kept telling me to watch this movie because it was great, and it didn't look like something that would interest me at all. I mean, I am a Nicolas Cage fan. I do like Nicolas Cage as an actor, but everybody was telling me to watch it, and it didn't look like something I would enjoy at all. But I'm so glad I watched it because I fucking loved it. This is a revenge story about Nicolas Cage and his wife gets killed by this weird satanic cult, and he goes after them and gets revenge on them. It's really awesome. It's batshit insane. It's kind of a trip, honestly. But yeah, I really love it. The steelbook here is absolutely gorgeous. I love the cover artwork. So cool. You have Red, you have Mandy right there, Mandy at the top, Nicolas Cage and Andrea Riseborough. I know that name. Where do I know that name? I know this actress from something else besides Mandy. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know she's from something else. Anyway, the back also has Mandy right there. I love that, honestly. I love that. That is a really cool. Honestly, I think that would have been a better cover artwork, but still, I love the cover artwork as well. This is a great steelbook. It's also a DVD and Blu-ray combo pack, and it might also be a digital as well. I don't know. I don't think it is though. Ooh, but I didn't see this at first either. So here's the Blu-ray and DVD, but we also have this. It looks like it's a sticker sheet or something with the oh, it's attached. Oh my god, that's so cool. I can't believe I didn't see this at first. So it's a little tattoo thing with the Cheddar Goblin, Mandy, the Cheddar Goblin right there. That's super cool. I actually didn't know it came with that. That is super cool. I guess I didn't take off the the shutter thing right here. It's a little shutter card thing. And then right here we have an awesome picture of Nicolas Cage with the fucking chainsaw from that scene, which was so awesome. So cool. I am super happy to have this. I love this movie. I'm super happy to have this steelbook in the collection. And yeah, I have a lot of steelbooks, so this is a cool one. I'm really glad to add this to the collection. So there is that Mandy steelbook. Alrighty, what are we gonna do next? Let's go ahead and do this next. So, Final Destination 4 film collection. This is so cool. I bought this with the full intention that I was gonna get it, and it wasn't gonna have the slipcover at all, because I honestly didn't think there was a slipcover for it. But here it is. This is the Final Destination collection, and it came with this dope ass slipcover. Look at that! I couldn't believe it when I opened it. When I opened the package, I bought it online. I opened the package and it had a slipcover. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, because the slipcover is so nice. It's got this like really cool little glossy effect to it. It's a really nice slipcover. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna level with you. I only really liked the first one. I like the third one to some extent, and I actually quite liked the fifth one, which is the prequel, to the first one. But this one actually doesn't have the fifth one on it. But the first Final Destination, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I think it's actually one of the best horror films after of the post-millennial, like it's 2000. So I absolutely love the original Final Destination. Honestly, I think it's a brilliant movie. I love the way they go about it. I love the character. I love Devon Sawa in the movie. He's so awesome. And the way his character figures out how it's going on, how he connects all the dots and finds out death is coming after him one after another in the order in which they were gonna die. And the way they go about it, and that awesome climax scene at the end with when Clear is with the swimming pool and the fucking electrical cables are going everywhere, and if she touches the water, she'll immediately be electrocuted. Such an awesome movie, man. I love the original Final Destination. Here is the collection. It's a nice little Blu-ray clamshell. I would highly recommend this, by the way. I would definitely recommend picking this up. And there are the discs right there. Now, I don't like this so much. The discs are stacked on top of each other, so you have, so you probably have 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 right there. But still, I love it so much. I'm so happy to have this, and I can't believe it came with that slipcover, man. That slipcover's so cool, and I 100% did not think I had no intention whatsoever of getting a slipcover with this purchase. So I am super happy with this. Such a cool collection. I highly recommend the Final Destination 4 film collection. Definitely gonna need to pick up the 5th one too, because I really like the 5th one. The 5th one is a prequel to the first one. So there you have that Final Destination 4 film collection. Super cool. Alright, the next thing up, we'll go ahead and do this one now. Guns Akimbo. This is a brand new movie with Samara Weaving in it, and that is why I wanted to see it. I have not seen it yet because I'm waiting to watch this with my sister, who is a huge Daniel Radcliffe fan, but I want to see it for Samara Weaving. I do like Daniel Radcliffe as an actor, but I want to see this for Samara Weaving because I've heard she's great in it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this. It looks funny. I've seen a couple clips online. It looks like a pretty fucking funny time. So yeah, there is the Blu-ray right there on the back. You do have, I'll show you on the slipcover actually, because you have a picture of Samara Weaving right there. You can see right there. She looks a little bit goofy, I think, but I'm so stoked to see another Samara Weaving movie. Absolutely loved her in Ready or Not. She was phenomenal, and I quite liked her in The Babysitter as well, and Mayhem as well. She's great in that as well. So yeah, super excited to check this out. Hoping I get to watch it soon here, but I'm going to be watching this with my sister, so I'm going to be waiting a little bit longer to get to see it. But I'm looking forward to this. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it and if you think it was good or not, because it was also super cheap. Like, this Blu-ray only costed like $10 on Amazon, so very nice. Alrighty, and it came with the slipcover, of course. But nice slipcover too, I gotta admit. Nice slipcover. I like it. I like the yellow, very vibrant and nice. Alrighty, there is that. Let's go ahead and do this next. Let's save this awesome thing for last. We have the Spider-Man Trilogy. I love this trilogy. This is the Sam Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man. If you guys saw the Q&A video, you know that I absolutely freaking love this trilogy. This is one of my favorite movie trilogies of all time. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not too satisfied with this purchase. I don't really like this collection, and I might end up picking up the other one that they have, because they have two Blu-ray collections of this trilogy. This one and another one. This one was cheaper, and I thought I was gonna like it more, but now that I have it, I'm not too happy with it. But I do absolutely adore all three of these movies. I think they're great. But it comes out like this. It's a little thing right here. But the problem I have with this is when I got it, it's super like caved in, and it doesn't sit right on my Blu-ray shelf. Like if I put a Blu-ray next to it, it looks like that. It's not good. I'm not too happy with it. But still, it is still all three of the movies. It also has an extra disc for Spider-Man 3 special features. But yeah, it comes out, you have this little thing, and then it folds out like this, and you have the trilogy right there. You have the first one, the second one, and the third one, which, y'all ready for another DK Guillotine unpopular opinion? I love Spider-Man 3. I love it. It's my favorite of the trilogy. I love it. Anyway, so yeah, we have Spider-1 right there, great movie, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, all the Blu-rays are great. I've already watched the full trilogy on Blu-ray, and yeah, this is I mean, the Blu-rays themselves are not the issue, it's the packaging I have an issue with this collection. So I'm not gonna say I wouldn't recommend this collection, but do some research and make sure this is the one you want, because I'm personally thinking I'm probably gonna end up picking up the other one that they have as well. Both of them are pretty cheap, so not a huge deal. And I do still think I do like this cover artwork. I do like the cover artwork for this one more, but I think the other one will just be a better collection overall. So, but yeah, that is the Spider-Man trilogy right there. Once again, comes out like this. You've got the Spider-Man logo right there. These movies are fucking great, man. These movies were like my childhood, man. I loved them so much. And the first one and the second one in particular, they were pretty much groundbreaking when they first came out. They came out, I was a kid when those movies came out, and I just loved them. And I was a kid when Spider-Man 3 came out as well. And yeah, that's probably why I love Spider-Man 3, because I saw it in theaters as a kid, and I fucking loved it. I loved it. I don't care what anybody said. I loved it. I even kind of liked Topher Grace as Venom. Fight me. But, yeah. Spider-Man Trilogy on Blu-ray. Super cool to have this. I love this trilogy. This is one of my top 5 favorite movie trilogies of all time. It's very special to me because these movies were like my childhood, man. I fucking loved them. Alrighty, so there is that. Yeah, let's do this next, because this last thing is so freaking cool. But this is... Oh, I have to preface this actually. This is not gonna make any sense why I bought this, but I did. This is the Arrow Video Hellraiser box set, and this is not. Oh, this is a Region B Blu-ray, and I can't watch them. Why on earth did I buy a Region B Blu-ray? Well, it was on sale, it was cheap, and I like the cover artwork, and I like the Blu-rays, and it was nice, and I'm an idiot. There you go. But here are the Blu-rays. You've got Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2, and Hellraiser 3, which is just fucking trash. The only good Hellraiser movies are the first two. And I'll be honest, first time I watched Hellraiser 2, I didn't like it that much, but second time I watched it, thought it was pretty great, honestly. So I really love the first two. I highly recommend them. 3 is crap, though. You can just watch these two and just don't even bother with the rest of them. They're awful, honestly. Hellraiser is that franchise that just could not hold up, man. It nosedives after the second movie. They are really, really bad after the second one. But, it was on sale, it was cheap, I saw it, I picked it up. I can't watch them, but my plan is to probably end up buying, because they have Region A versions of the movies themselves, just not the box set. So I'll probably just end up picking those up and switching these out for this. So this will actually be Region A, and then I can swap these artworks back, because the artwork is reversible, and you can put you have this really cool new artwork if you want. So I'll probably reverse these back, have those like that for the, and put them, I don't know, somewhere in the collection. And then I'll put the Region A ones in this one so I can actually have them and watch them. But I dug the box set and it was super cheap, so I went ahead and grabbed it, okay? It maybe not certainly not the most wise purchase decision I've ever made, but I'm happy with it. I like it. It looks good on the shelf too, so there you go, Hellraiser Trilogy box set. Alrighty, which brings us to the final thing, very close to being the pick of the haul right here. If it wasn't for Birds of Prey just being so awesome, this probably would be the pick of the haul, but this is so cool. This is the Breaking Bad complete series on Blu-ray. This is the full show. This is the full show on Blu-ray. This is all 6 seasons, well, 5 seasons. 5 and 6 are kind of the same season, but I don't know, I like to think of them as 5 and 6 and not just 5, but this is incredibly cool, man. So this is the collection right here. It opens up like this, and right here, you have a 2-hour-long documentary on the making of Breaking Bad. By the way, Breaking Bad is the best TV show ever made. It's not my all-time favorite TV show. You guys know my favorite TV show of all time, but I do think it's the best show ever made. It's absolutely brilliant in every conceivable way, in every conceivable angle. The show is just brilliant. The way Vince Gilligan created the show, he went about it, the way he developed the characters and all the characters in particular, all the characters, like he's mastermind, man. And Better Call Saul is great as well. I finally got into it, and yeah, it's fucking great, man. I can't wait for them to finish that because season 5 ended on a huge cliffhanger. So I'm really excited for season 6, and then hopefully they'll give it a treatment like this, and I can buy them and put them right next to each other on the shelf, because honestly, Better Call Saul, it was about on the same level as this. Vince Gilligan is on a whole nother level, man. That dude is he's a fucking genius. But Breaking Bad complete series, this show is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. I love it so very much. I legitimately think you could show Breaking Bad to any human being on this planet and they would absolutely love it. I genuinely think that. But yeah, the documentary was great, by the way. I ended up buying this collection over the other ones that were available because it had this documentary, and the documentary was great, so I'm really happy I did it. It was a very interesting documentary. But it opens up like this, and you have all 6 seasons right there, and it comes out like this. These are so cool, by the way. I love this box set. If I haven't already said that already, I love this. This is so close to being the pick of the haul. But you have all 6 seasons right here on Blu-ray. So you have season 1, which I love. I love season 1. It's so great. Pretty underrated in my opinion. So there is season 1. We've got season 2. Right there, great season as well. All 6 seasons of Breaking Bad are phenomenal in my opinion. They're all 10 out of 10 basically. Love every single one of them. Also, shout out to my favorite movie reviewer, Cody Leach, because he's the one that got me into this show. Around the time El Camino was coming out, he reviewed the whole series on his channel, and I had never watched the series. I had heard about it all my life, because everybody fucking talks about Breaking Bad, because, like I said, it's the best TV show ever made, pretty much. And he was doing these reviews, and I was watching him, because I watch all of his videos, and he got me. He got me, man. I was so interested after watching his season 1 review, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch the show now, because he made this sound really cool. And yeah, it was insane. I watched the whole show in about a week. It's binge worthy. It's one of those shows. You'll start watching it, you'll get hooked, and you won't be able to stop watching it. So do keep that in mind. Definitely watch it, but make sure you have like a week off and you can just marathon the whole show, because that's what you're gonna want to do. Like the night I finished it for the first time, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to just watch El Camino because the ending was so freaking awesome. The final episode of Breaking Bad is so freaking awesome, and I just wanted to watch El Camino so bad. 3 in the morning, and I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch El Camino, and I stayed up another 2 hours and watched El Camino the same night. So yeah, it's one of those shows, be warned, but it's seriously phenomenal. So we have season 3 right here. This is my favorite cover artwork of the show. I love this cover artwork. I just love that cover artwork. That is just such a cool picture in my opinion. So yeah, that's season 3. Love season 3, the introduction of Gus Fring, my favorite villain on the show. Loved all the villains except for Todd. Fuck Todd. But there you have that. Season 4, which is my favorite season. I love season 4 so much. So cool. The ultimate chess match between Walter White and Gustavo Fring. Absolutely freaking love this one. Open it up right there. Cool picture of Walter and Jesse right there with Gus at the top in the lab right there. So cool, had that. I like how Saul is on this disc. I love Saul. Saul's awesome. He's great in Better Call Saul, too. Definitely watch Better Call Saul. If you're out there and you love Breaking Bad, go watch Better Call Saul. It's worth it. First season, I will admit, first season of Better Call Saul drags. I didn't like it very much. The episode with Mike was pretty great. But other than that, season 1 didn't do anything for me. But the show gets phenomenal after that. So just get through season 1. The rest of the show is 10 out of 10. Trust me. Alrighty, there is season 5, the first season. Oh, that's a great picture with Walter and Skyler. I love Skyler. Another DK unpopular opinion. I fucking love Skyler. She's great in my opinion. Honestly, like, everybody hates Skyler, and I'm just over here like, I love Skyler. Marie is the one you should hate. Fuck Marie. There is season 6 or season 5B. Love that picture as well. That's a really cool one. Remember my name. Heisenberg. Goddamn right. He says, say my name, not remember my name, but whatever. There you go, right there. So that is it. That is all 6 seasons of Breaking Bad right there. That is just, oh my god, this is so cool. I'm so happy I picked this up. Pretty pricey, but 100% worth it. This being the, in my opinion, the greatest show ever made, pretty much. Once again, not my all-time favorite show. You all know my favorite show, but, close. It's certainly number 2. That's for goddamn sure. Breaking Bad is a masterpiece of a show, in my opinion. It's perfect from start to finish, especially the ending as well. So yeah, honestly, Birds of Prey and these are both my pick of the haul. If I'm allowed to have 2, these are both my pick of the haul because they're both so freaking great. I do have one complaint though. I'm gonna give one complaint for this collection as a whole. The documentary, I do not like this packaging for the documentary. I actually took it out and put it in its own case somewhere else because getting it out of here is a nightmare, and I don't want to scratch it at all. It's really bad. So when you get it, take the disc out of here and put it in something else. But I put it back in there so I could show it to you guys for the haul there. But yeah. Breaking Bad, the complete series on Blu-ray. But there you have it, everybody. That is the episode right there. That is the haul. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know your favorite pickup of the haul. Give me your thoughts on all the releases. What's your favorite? Did you get the Idle Hands Collector's Edition? Because, yeah, it's awesome. Do you love Birds of Prey as much as I do? And, yeah, you know. Anything else you want to throw down there. Also, in the comment section down below, I have a link to the Discord server where we can chat about anything, any of these movies you want. Or anything at all. So, yeah, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more horror and DK Guillotine content. And this is DK Guillotine, out.